Hi, Anita. It's great to have you here today. So, could you just quickly introduce yourself about who you are and what you do?
Thank you, Moses. I'm happy to be here. My name is Anita. I'm 29 years old and a six-figure skincare entrepreneur from Germany. I have been running my company for around 6 years now. One of our main products is our brightening vitamin C serum, which we have spent the past year perfecting. It's been getting amazing feedback and is now one of our best sellers.
Nice. It's very good to hear that. So, before we started working together, what was happening behind the scenes with your business when it came to the ad creatives?
It was chaos. I had to deal with product development, logistics, customer service, and on top of that, I had to constantly think about where the next ad content was coming. Well, I'd spent hours searching for UGC creators, reviewing them, reaching out, discussing prices, waiting for responses, shipping the products, and then waiting again where they received the product and filmed. It was draining. And sometimes I'd wait 2, even 3 weeks for content that just didn't match my brand tone or standards. And then, if I wanted a revision, that could take another week if they even responded. The worst part was that I felt like I just couldn't keep up with my competitors. Every week they had new content, and I felt like I was falling behind. And even if I did get good content, it wasn't scalable. I couldn't request 5 to 10 variations at once without breaking my budget or waiting a month.
Yeah, I can imagine that being very frustrating for you.
Mm.
Instead of going through all of that headache that, like you mentioned, obviously, do you think skincare brands even do you think they even know there's a more efficient and more and faster way to get content on?
Honestly, I think many brands are still stuck doing things the old school way, managing creators, dealing with delays, and they're probably wasting way more time than they even need to anymore. It was the same with me before because I thought that was just how it had to be. I didn't even know that a solution had existed to this. And I think many brands aren't aware of this either.
Mm. So then, since we started working together, what's changed in your business now compared to before?
Well, since it's a plug and play done for you system, our production time went from 2 weeks to zero. We don't have to hire creators, ship products, or deal with delays anymore. We are now always on schedule and have ready to test creators without having to spend any effort ourselves. Second of all, our marketing budget is now way more cost effective since we now get 2 times the number of variations compared to the amount we are getting before. We can now split tests more frequently and at a faster rate, which allows us to find winning ads faster. Third of all, since we now get more variations delivered in less time compared to before, we always have fresh creators and the ability to outpace ad fatigue. With all that combined, the speed, the ease, and testing power, the way we run ads completely changed.
Nice. I love to hear that. So, with all those changes and benefits that you had mentioned, of course, what's been the real end result for you?
Yeah, so now with faster production, higher ad volume, and a constant flow of fresh creatives, scaling no longer feels like a guessing game. We finally have the momentum we needed.
Nice. So now that you found the, I guess, the answer you were looking for, What would you say to skincare brands still doing things the old school way?
If you're running a brand or handling the marketing side of things and feel like you're experiencing the same struggles I had, book a call with Moses. So you never have to deal with content headaches again and you can finally focus on growing your brand.